It's starting to look like all the talk from the 49ers regarding their feelings and plans for veteran quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't been just a smokescreen after all. Looking from the outside, after San Francisco drafted Trey Lance with the third pick in the draft, it was easy to question how sincere the organization was when they said they planned for Garoppolo to continue on as a starter and would be willing to keep his current contract in place. After all, with a salary cap hit of $26.4 million for 2021 and $27 million in 2022, it seemed as though the 49ers front office was simply trying to pump up Garoppolo's value for a possible trade. Josh Rosen's presence on the roster had been the linchpin of this case, made by some, myself included, that the organization might be willing to trade away Garoppolo at some point before the season's trading deadline. Rosen had been the 10th selection in the 2018 draft, so the belief was that he must be talented, and working with Kyle Shanahan would finally provide the break that he needed to find success. Well, ultimately that proved to be about as inaccurate as most of Rosen's throws during training camp this season. The 49ers released Rosen on Tuesday afternoon, a move all but guaranteeing Garoppolo will be on the roster for the entire season and will be the starting quarterback for the 49ers season opener against the Detroit Lions. With the release of Rosen, the remaining quarterbacks in San Francisco's quarterback room are Garoppolo, Lance, and Nate Sudfeld. Anyone that has ever watched Sudfeld play can conclude that there is no way that Lynch and Shanahan would willingly choose to have him and a rookie be the only quarterbacks on the roster. The Rosen release may also be an indication that the 49ers will carry only two quarterbacks, Garoppolo and Lance, on their 53-man roster. When San Francisco signed Sudfeld this offseason, they gave him a signing bonus of $250,000. This was likely with the understanding that he'd be on their practice squad this season, and that $250K would help with the resulting reduction in salary. By choosing to go with only two quarterbacks, there would be greater roster flexibility, which may be necessary due to the number of players currently working through injuries with the 49ers.